just been letting myself go into a deep depression. I mean, if that really is the case, there have been periods, a week or a couple of days, where I've just like forgotten, just gotten really depressed and dived into kind of a food-based reality, and those are what we have to eliminate. Or if we are going to dive into that reality, we have to replace the types of foods that we're going to become obsessed about. We have to essentially replace the negative habit pattern with a positive one. So instead of drinking lots of alcohol, we could drink lots of carrot juice. Instead of eating lots of like fettuccine with chicken fettuccine Alfredo stuff, or making our own Dijon sauces, we could worry more like making these fresh vegetable soups, and trying ways like we did yesterday with the tofu and the tomatoes and the salt and pepper, doing things like that to make it more of a a fresh, light food preparation, But for the time being, I mean, as long as we try to eliminate carbohydrates completely from our diet, like in every form, and there's still the cravings and the addiction to that. There's no other way to say it, but it's like total addiction to grain, to everything, wheat, rice, and when you eat those foods, I can feel myself getting bloated and increasing, So it's like I really want to go on a total like veggie diet, and then I'm still trying to decide what effect meat has on my body, because I really think that eating meat is the wrong thing that I need to do right now. I don't need to increase the amount of meat that's on my body. There's plenty of meat here. There's plenty of protein stored in forms of muscles and forms of fat that I can actually, over time, just restructure my body, and I'm more worried about my skeletal. So I think that it's very important that once I lose a lot of this water and a lot of this this bloating and this inflammation that's in my entire body, that I could work my way into an exercise routine where I would be more focused on the skeletal system. Something like a Pilates or a yoga would be very beneficial to my body, I think, and that's when I'll get that real cut, lean look that I'm looking for. I want to be that machine that when I go to Europe, when I go to Paris, I don't want people to fucking know that I'm an American. I want to sneak away. I want to be able to get away with lurking about in the streets with a bottle of wine and not getting bothered. So today I'm going to run to the health club and do some kickboxing and some weights and some cardio. Hopefully it'll take me about 2 or 3 hours. Hopefully I could burn about 1,000 calories, and that could push me very, very, very close to my weekly goal of dropping, trimming up, slimming down. I haven't even weighed myself. I don't really know my actual weight. I would estimate that it's about 210 pounds until I begin to actually notice some big differences in my physique. I don't even think it's important that I weigh myself. I think if I continue eating like this and being just a little, not even really hungry, I'm very rarely hungry. I'm more just most of the time I eat when I'm not hungry. That's a big issue with me too. Even if I am hungry, I'm only hungry for a few minutes, and then I stop being hungry immediately. I noticed even I was a little bit hungry, I had 2 slices of pear and then some glasses of juice, and that allowed me to just those hunger pains. Now I'm full because my belly's full of this juice, but a glass of that juice has lots of sugar in it, so it's obviously not calorie-free food, but it is easily metabolized by the body. It's very difficult to get fat off of just drinking carrot juice. I think it's a lot easier to get fat by eating pancakes and fried potatoes with onions with an omelet every morning. I mean, that's definitely the easy way to get fat, which obviously is why sushi, I think on a Wednesday or a Thursday. It was I think it was Tuesday actually. I had some sushi, and then on Thursday I had some spring rolls, which was rice noodles and a couple pieces of shrimp and some pork. And then also on Thursday I kind of ate a lot of food. I made my own hummus, and I had a bunch of cucumbers, and I had a lot of this miso soup. I was eating miso soup all week, and it was giving me diarrhea, and I ended up shitting in my pants on Thursday while I was driving my route, so I decided to eat a lot. I wanted to bulk my intestines up. I wanted to give some fiber to my intestines, so I ate a bunch of cucumbers and alfalfa sprouts with some homemade hummus that I made. So, I mean, all the things that I consumed this week were very fresh, very healthy, very watery, very, very life-sustaining. And I haven't weighed myself. I don't know what the weight is, but I've been doing. I did Bikram yoga for 3 days on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Interestingly enough, I found that there was that Monday was a new moon. Well, not that was a kind of what on your face and I love eating that help especially for tags with some there's that lot seems to be best that's really good and wait you do what that should right up